Crypto.com is doing numbers as the market is going down, man. And we're going to talk about that today because Crypto.com is making a believer out of a lot of people. We're keeping the price up. Even though, like I said, market is down, a lot of money being liquidated from the market, but we still got the good vibes going with the Crow fam, baby. And Cronos, Crypto.com doing some very big, tremendous things, in my personal opinion. And we're going to talk about those things. We're going to talk about how Cronos continues to grow and much, much more. But before we get too deep into it, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, turn on those notifications for all updates on Crypto.com. I will continue to bring it throughout this altcoin season because we are about to experience a crazy altcoin season. And once it happens, you don't want to be too late to the party, man. You want to have been, dollar cost averaging, packing your bags at these levels, because once it's take off, we might not never get back to these prices again. Might, that's a big word, might. But we've seen it with, good assets over time. They continue to compound. They continue to go up over time. And eventually, it's going to reach a point where if you've been dollar cost averaging at the bottom, you really can't go below that, especially with Crypto.com and everything that they're doing as far as with the ETFs that's coming down the pipeline. It's multiple ETFs that include Crow coming. So many different things as far as building a foundation for the Crypto.com app itself. So we're going to talk about that. And first, we're going to look at price and where we at. So, man, we can see currently we are at 12 cents, almost at that 13-cent mark. In the past month, we are up 57%, man, and we are ranked 30. So we moving up those ranks, trying to hit that top 25 again. I do think it's possible. I do think we see a top 25 Crow, a Cronos coin. This is what we've been waiting for, man. The market cap is at $4.18 billion, up 2%. Now, the volume is down 11%, coming in at 49 million. But still, like I said, up 57% in the past month. And if we zoom out a year, we are up 45%. Now, just in the past day, we are only up 2%. We went up more than that. It was up about 5%. We was at 13 cents, man. But we have, bounced back down. But that's okay, because guess what? That gives us a better opportunity to buy, man. We zoom all the way out. We are up 500%, since coin market cap started listed Cronos back in 2019. So back in 2019, we were once upon a time at 0.012. So if you would have got in back then and just, dollar cost average then, that's easily more than, a 10x, man, or close enough to it. 1 cent all the way up to, or 0.012 all the way up to 12 cents. That is a 10x right there, guys. So that's why it's always good. Like I said, dollar cost average over time, dollar cost averaging over time will save you. That is how people make the biggest profits in any asset class, especially if you got a great asset. You don't stop the good ones. You don't kill the runners, man. You keep compounding on top of what you already have. Now, something that's going on, man. The Cronos chain reduced its base gas fee by 90%, described as a 10x reduction in transaction costs on June 26. Regardless of transactions being way cheaper now, the total transaction fees are about at the same level, most likely thanks to the transaction time reduction as well. In summary, validators maintain stable income due to increased transaction volume, offsetting the 90% fee reduction. That's a very smart move from the Cronos chain, and I have seen some other chains following that idea. We're not here to take part. We're here to take over. Shout out to the Cronos blockchain, man. Gas fees have been reduced, but like he said, the total transaction fees are about the same level. So more transactions are being turned out on the blockchain. More people are doing different things on the blockchain, and that's very bullish when we look at how network effects work. And if, Cronos continues to grow, we're going to see a crazy network effect, especially, I think through the Crypto.com app. I think a lot of people will be onboarded through DeFi right in Crypto.com. because they make it so easy. They make it, I want to say, probably one of the easiest, centralized to DeFi platform, sending your cryptos to those DeFi platforms or DeFi wallets. They make it super, super easy. Now, man, top gainers, top daily crypto gainers. This was tweeted, around 1 a.m. This morning. And we can see number 5, Cronos. So Cronos is coming in a top, 5 daily crypto gainers. We love to see that. And even as the money is getting liquidated from the market, man, Cronos is thriving. So Cronos is one of those ones, man, you really want to pay attention to. You don't want to go to sleep on this one. I do think it's a long cook. A lot of people be expecting, overnight price jumps. They want that 10x overnight. And it's going to happen overnight, but it's going to consolidate for so long that it felt like it didn't happen overnight. These moves literally happen so fast. We can see back in 2021 in July, we were at 11-cent Crow. By November, we were almost at that dollar mark for Crow. So these moves happen in a span of a couple of months. Really, this big move happened in less than a month. Like we can see, it kind of started taking off after that dip in June, and then we saw around October, it was at 18 cents, and then we just shot up out of nowhere to almost a dollar, man. So I do think a dollar for a Crow is possible. We seen it almost reach a dollar last market or last cycle, and so much has been developed since then. We got Crow included. I keep saying this, but we got Crow included in ETFs, man. That's establishing Crow as a legit asset in the crypto space, and it's in multiple ETFs. Also, they've been building so many things around, the infrastructure for crypto.com, bringing stocks, bringing credit cards. We already had debit cards, making it an overall financial institution, not just a crypto exchange. And that's why I'm bullish on Crow. And I will continue to say and continue to make videos on Cronos just because of those reasons. Crypto Tro, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and don't forget, link to the Discord is in the description. Join the Trojan Horse Discord. It's free. We're creating a community, so get in there, man. Tap in. Crypto Tro, I'm out of here.